Hey, I'm Steven and this is Solving the Money Problem. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So guys, I have a confession today. My deep, dark Tesla stock secret. Now what could it be? Well, you guys already know that Tesla stock is the only stock in my portfolio. It's also practically the only stock I've purchased for more than half a decade. I'm so lucky Tesla stock's grown a lot. Just kidding. It was obvious from day one. And it's also true that I've never sold a single share of Tesla stock, nor do I plan to for at least another decade. So what's my deep, dark Tesla stock secret? Let's find out. And by the way, since I know there's a lot of crypto lovers watching and people who like free stuff, it's your lucky day. For a limited time, you can get up to $250 in free crypto bonuses when funding a new account on BlockFi, where you can use cryptocurrency to earn interest, borrow cash, and buy or sell crypto. If you want your free crypto, use the link in the description. It also helps out the channel. And if you'd like up to 2 free stocks, check out the link in the description to WeBull. If you open a new account, you'll get 1 free stock valued up to $250 just for opening an account. And if you fund your account with $100, you'll get a second free stock valued up to $1,600. Unless you don't like free stocks, that is. And if you're in Australia, the UK, or New Zealand, you can get a free stock with stake, also using the link in the description. Let's get back to it.
Let's talk some Tesla first, because the linchpin of the story and the bull case that you've been laying out is China. And we got a little bit of the rough number showing the sequential orders dropped. What did you make of that headline yesterday?
Look, that was a scary headline. I mean, if you look at the month of April, April was an unmitigated disaster for Tesla in China.
All right, time to spill the beans. So, am I short Tesla stock? No. Have I ever shorted Tesla stock? No. Did I buy Nikola stock? No. What about Lucid? Nope. How about Fraudstown Motors? Nope. Not invested in Fraudstown either. What's my deep, dark Tesla stock secret? Well, if you couldn't tell from the look on my face during the Tesla's China unmitigated disaster comments from Dan Ives there, I actually love Tesla FUD. Despite the fact that I'm out here most days of the week fighting FUD, trying to set the record straight, etc., I absolutely love hearing negative press about Tesla. Now, why would this make sense as somebody who's practically all in on Tesla stock? Vast majority of my net worth is in Tesla stock. Why would I relish in seeing FUD in the mainstream finance media? Why would I like seeing lies, deceptive reporting, misinformation? Why would I like to see Tesla stock getting hammered by 5%, 10% in a single day based on reporting, some of it true, some of it grounded in reality, and some of it completely fictitious? In a nutshell, I'm still buying Tesla stock with every spare cent. I know this sounds a little selfish, but it is what it is. The cheaper I can buy Tesla stock today, the happier I am. Now don't get me wrong, I'll still be fighting FUD, tooth and nail. However, I can simultaneously be glad to see misinformation propagate about Tesla in the public eye at the same time I'm attempting to correct it. In all honesty, I would love nothing more than Tesla stock to get absolutely eviscerated, cut in half or more, because again, I'm still buying. That means my dollars go further and I can accumulate a larger share of the overall company. When I launched this channel in late November 2019, I didn't expect Tesla stock would effectively immediately start heading to the moon. I planned to continue accumulating at bargain basement prices. The fact that the stock had done almost nothing, in fact less than nothing over a 5-year period beforehand, was absolutely mind-boggling to me, but I wasn't complaining. Every year I was buying in 2016, 17, 18, 19, I'm thinking, damn dude, how come the market doesn't understand this? This shit is so cheap. Oh dude. Unfortunately, from a selfish perspective, Tesla stock did exactly that. Here we are looking at the Tesla stock price chart. This is the moment I posted my first video, and we can see that Tesla stock almost immediately went directly to the moon, up about 800% since the channel started about a year and a half ago. Now, I'm not suggesting there's any correlation whatsoever. In order for that to be true, billions of dollars would have needed to move into Tesla stock as a direct result of people watching my videos. Possible, but very slim chance. So don't get me wrong here. I'm not suggesting causation, but what I am pointing out is the fact that Tesla stock is now a hell of a lot more expensive than it was for the preceding 5+ years. I've shown this before and I'm going to show it again. Look what Tesla stock did for the period of 5 years between 2014 and 2019. We can see that Tesla stock, not a whole lot of movement there, a little bit up, a little bit down. There's periods there where it's down, periods where it's up, but basically it was effectively flat. And there's periods in 2019, which I've shown before, where you could buy Tesla stock about 20% cheaper than it was 5 years earlier. If you go look at the numbers, the production, the revenue, etc., it made literally 0 cents. In fact, less than 0 cents. I didn't know how long this was going to last, this detachment from reality and perception. And unfortunately, the moment I start the channel, the gig was up. Game over. Tesla stock caught up to reality. However, this is where FUD comes into play. FUD has an incredible ability to temporarily, once again, detach Tesla stock from reality. If you're a short-term investor, aka not actually an investor but a trader / gambler, oftentimes there's a correlation between short-term investing and being short on grey matter. Yeah, I did just say that. Not always, but 99% of the time, that is true. This short-term FUD can have a huge effect on your returns. But here's something that's important to understand. I have a long-term investment horizon, 10 plus years. What's happening this week, tomorrow, yesterday, 3 months from now is completely irrelevant. I care about what's happening over the decade and beyond that. And short-term bumps in the road, a misstep here or there, a rough month, a tough quarter, a chip shortage, increasing materials prices, all of these things are going to be lost in the grand scheme of things. As the saying goes, over the short term, the stock market is a voting machine. It's all about sentiment. What do people think? What do people feel about this stock? It's got nothing to do with the underlying fundamentals of the companies, the industries, the inevitable transformations and disruptions. It's got nothing to do with that. In the case of Tesla, what did Elon say this week? What did some dipshit in China say about Tesla and then later have to apologize for because it was actually not true? These kind of things. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about a voting machine. But over the long term, the stock market is a weighing machine. In the end, reality wins, truth wins, results win. But over the short term, anything can happen. And this is why FUD is so amazing. It can temporarily shove the stock price of a company towards voting, sentiment, thoughts and feelings and emotions about a matter and blind them to the long-term inevitable truths. As I've said plenty of times in the past, I can see Tesla stock 10xing in value over the next decade from where it is today. And yes, that will make it far and away the world's most valuable company by market cap. But that's honestly where I see the stock headed to over the long term. The more FUD in the media today, the more attacks on Tesla, the more misinformation, the more negative reporting in the press, the more scare tactics, the more concern about the impending competition, more people worried about Elon being Elon, the more dingbats completely forgetting the fact that Tesla is in pole position to win autonomy and deploy their robo-taxis, the more short sellers out in the media making fools of themselves but convincing a few people to bail out of Tesla stock, the better it is for me. So what we're looking at here is my purchases of Tesla stock over the last 2 years in my main stock account. I do have an account or two here or there, but this is 95% of my Tesla stock. It is what it is. So we can see here that there's been fairly consistent periods of buying. However, when there's FUD, when there's a big dip in Tesla stock, I seem to somehow be able to squeeze a little bit more out, accumulate a little bit more cash and go in hard and heavy. We can see a few periods here. Let's look at this. 2020 in March when everyone was shitting their pants, freaking out, panic selling, thinking the world was ending, and this guy was trying to be a beacon of reason in a sea of stupidity, going, hey guys, world's not ending, here's why. I was putting my money where my mouth is, buying Tesla stock. In fact, let's look at some of these purchases in 2020 in March. What was I paying? By the way, guys, these are not split adjusted prices, so divide by 5. This is basically $110 per share. I was buying at $6.10. You can see the dates for yourself. $5.49, $4.58, $4.20.69. Why would you do that? What a troll, but it is what it is. $7.74, $7.29, blah, 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 blah. So you can see, I was buying as heavy as I could. This was all my spare cash then in March. And by the way, these dates may confuse the people in the United States. This is Australian date format, so that's the month there. We can see lots of buying activity. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but again, we can see there's a pretty strong dip here as well. Bought quite heavily in September in 2020. And again, I've been buying in February, buying in March, plenty, very heavily in March, and continuing to buy all the way into May. These 3 clusters of buying activity here, predominantly when I saw a huge opportunity, I'm like, dude, I should be paying my tax bill, but yeah, that's not going to happen. I need to invest even more in Tesla stock. And this is my point. This is why I love FUD so much. You can see I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Every time Tesla stock is on discount, because there's some FUD out in the media that scared a few people out of the stock over the short term, I lick my lips, rub my hands together, crunch some numbers and figure out how many dollars can I put into Tesla stock today? And there you have it, my deep, dark Tesla stock secret. The cheaper the stock, the more effective the FUD, the happier I am because the more Tesla stock I can buy at today's prices. I see this as a $6+ trillion company in about a decade's time. The cheaper I can be buying today, the happier I'll be in 2031. Psychology matters a lot in investing. I read all the comments. I see people sometimes, they're getting a little bit sad when the stock's down. They get a little bit butthurt when they see some FUD that's been quite effective. I actually have the opposite reaction. I get very excited and super happy because I'll be able to buy Tesla stock at an even greater discount. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. When you see Tesla stock down, how does it make you feel? Happy, sad, or indifferent? I'm Stephen Mark Ryan. This is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. And don't forget, if you'd like up to $250 in free crypto bonuses with BlockFi, use the link in the description. You can also get 2 free stocks with WeBull and a free stock with Stake, also linked in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I read all your comments. P.S. If you're still watching, you're awesome. If you'd like early access, exclusive videos, regular Q&As, our private Discord server and more, consider supporting the channel at patreon.com/solvingthemoneyproblem so I can keep creating content for you guys. There's a link in the description. You can now also become a member of the channel for some exclusive perks. To learn more, click the join button next to subscribe. And don't forget to check out our merch store. Either way, the best form of support is you being here and watching, so thanks again.